Hello and welcome back to RC Model Reviews. I'm Bruce Simpson. I'm the guy that does the reviews, and if it's crap, I'll tell you. And today, I'll talk about FPV. The biggest problem with FPV, people wanting to get into FPV, is the cost, and in particular, the cost of these, the video glasses, and these are the critical part. I mean, without a good set of video goggles, your FPV experience is going to be probably less than impressive. So a lot of people spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on FPV glasses. Now, you can get, I think entry level is about $250, and they go right up to, nearly $1,000 depending on what you want to buy. Now, there are options, of course. You can use an LCD screen, put it in a cardboard box and look at it, but it's okay for people who just want to look in on your flying while you're wearing goggles. But as far as an experience goes, LCD screens leave a lot to be desired. They're not immersive. They don't give you the impression you're actually sitting right there on the front of your model. So that's why we wear glasses. But what if you can't afford them? What if you don't have hundreds of dollars to spend on a set of glasses? Well, I've been doing my own FPV visor project, which I must admit I'm really slack in getting finished or doing the video to present it, because it works pretty well. It's not bad, and it does save you money. But I spied something on HobbyKing's website, and I thought, hey, that looks good. I'll get one and I'll review it. And this is what I got. Here we have it. It is the Quanum, so it says on the foam there, the Quanum FPV visor kit. Put it together yourself sort of thing. Brilliant. This is some polystyrene by the look of it. Polystyrene foam, comes in two parts, and so you get that basic foam molding. You get an LCD screen. Resolution, I'm not sure, because there seems to be some confusion in various places as to how much resolution this has. Some say it's 480 vertical, some say it's 480 horizontal, I don't know. Notice it is 16:9, it's not 4:3, so it's going to give you a stretched image. If you're watching a 4:3 image, that's not a big deal. The Sky Zone glasses are the same, and I have no problems with a stretched image. It actually makes it even better because it's a wider view. You get a couple of cables, there's your power cable, and you get, obviously this is hardwired into the LCD display. Obviously this is some kind of modified dash LCD for cars or something, but apparently it doesn't blue screen, which is important, because when you get the little fade outs in your FPV signal, which do happen, you don't want this going blank. You just want to be able to have it come straight back with the picture as soon as the picture appears, or at least be able to see something through the snow. So we'll check that out. We'll make sure it doesn't blue screen. You get some foamy bits with sticky on them, I think. I don't know. No, just, yeah, foamy bits with sticky on them. Obviously they're going to go around here to make it comfortable on your forehead and on your face, and other bits of foam for the same reason, I suppose. This is another important part. It's the Fresnel lens, which is a magnifying lens. In fact, how many is there? One in there or two? We'll have a look. Why not? Notice I didn't unbox it, but I'm going to unbag this because I want to know what's in here. And I think there are two lenses. Woo, there are three Fresnel lenses. Look at that. I don't know why they give you three. Maybe, are they different powers? Who knows? We'll find out later on in the review. And then you get a little sort of escutcheon, a little surround here, which obviously goes inside. And there are, fortunately, there are some instructions. So you won't be on your own. You don't even have to download them. They're provided with the kit. Here it is. Here's the instructions. A piece of metal tape on there. So yeah, it looks pretty simple. You put the two halves together, put the lens behind the escutcheon, slide that into place, blah, 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 blah. Doesn't look too hard to follow. I think I'll give it a go. Okay, there we are. There's a lovely picture of my leg, and I'm going to do a macro here. Have a look at the dot pitch on this LCD. Right, we're macroed up. You can see there's the size of my thumb, and so the dot pitch is actually quite fine. I'm quite impressed with that. That is quite a good quality screen. Very nice indeed. Some of the cheaper screens are pretty naff, but this one, I am impressed. It's not anti-glare, which is a bit of a downside, but hey, it certainly seems to work. Now, what I'm going to do is just back out of here, and I'm going to turn off the FPV backpack, which is currently connected to the screen through the 5.8 gig system, and we'll see what happens, see if it blue screens or black screens or whatever. So here we go. I'll unplug this, and woohoo, there you go. You get just what you want, a nice snowy screen. So that's excellent. This is boding well for this FPV visor. Now, as I said, there were three Fresnel lenses in this kit, and they are three different strengths, as I hope you can see from here by the different spacing of these lines as I move. This is the weakest one. This is the next strongest one. You notice it magnifies a little bit more than the one before. And then this is the very strongest one, which has far more magnification. So these lenses obviously designed to be adjusted, or use the one that best suits your eyesight. Now, they don't tell you anything about that in the instructions. There's no mention of how to select the lens, or in fact, it says in the instructions that there is just one lens provided. You get 3, so I guess that's a bonus. Now I thought I'd take a moment to talk about a Fresnel lens. This is the Fresnel lens. It looks like just a simple sheet of plastic, but in reality it has some very, very fine grooves. I'm going to try and focus on those. You may be able to see them at the back there. They're very, very fine concentric rings that make up the lens. That means we can get a great deal of magnification from something that isn't like the bottom of a Coke bottle. And that's how Fresnel lenses work. It's probably really hard to get it on the camera here, I'm afraid, because, let's try and get the focus, because these grooves are incredibly small, so they don't show up very well at all on the camera. So hopefully you can see them. If not, you have to take my word for it. The instructions say to mount the Fresnel lens to the frame with glue or tape. Now I've used some brand name, see, brand name in there somewhere, you can see the brand name, ooh, double-sided tape to hold that Fresnel lens in there. And I've used the medium-sized lens because I don't know which one I should be using until I actually try it. So it doesn't make sense to glue it in if it's going to be the wrong strength of lens. So we're going with the mid-range one to start with. We'll try it out and see how it works. See? Ooh, look how that magnifies, eh? Yet it's so thin. Clever. Now you can start to see how the whole thing goes together and how this will slide backwards and forwards to change the magnification of that screen to suit your eyeballs, I suppose, and to get a good picture. But as I say, you're going to be able to get quite a bit of tilt in here if you're not careful. So I'm not sure how well this foam plastic will actually grip these fiberglass tabs, but I guess we will find out. So here we are. This is the Quanum video visor. It's all finished. It all works. I used the mid-strength Fresnel lens in there because I needed to start somewhere. And as you can see, the little sliders along the side here, these move the lens in and out, supposedly to get the best focal position for that and to make it look nice. I haven't glued this one together. As you can see, it's got rubber bands holding it together because, hey, what if I wanted to change the Fresnel lens? Maybe I could. No, I don't think you could get it out actually. So I just rubber banded it together. There's no light leaking through the 2 halves, so that's fine. That's not a problem. And things I've noticed. Well, first of all, if you wear glasses, it's just not going to work. Look at this, your glasses get in the way. So, but I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about it because the lens should replace your glasses in most instances anyway. And the other thing I've noticed is that if you want to have it level with your eyes, I don't know if you can see, but obviously you're going to have to do a bit of carving here. This thing for my nose anyway, big hooter, isn't big enough, the detent in here, so I'm going to have to carve that away and also put a bit of an angle on it so it's comfortable. Otherwise, there's just no way the foam can cover up the gap that exists between the side of the visor and your face. So a bit of surgery, a bit of foam surgery will be required to fit most faces. It's pretty straightforward, no real problems there. I didn't put the strap on because again, I just wanted to give it to people so they could try it like this, just hold it up to their face while they're using it. And out at the field on Sunday, I told Caleb, hey, try this, mate, see what you think. He put it on, he tried it, this is what he thought. So we've got Caleb here, you've had a look through these, haven't you?
I have.
What do you think?
That's not bad for
40 bucks? Yeah?
Yeah.
As good as glasses?
Oh, no.
No. But if you got, it's better than nothing, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, for 40 bucks, yeah. I guess that's not bad. Yeah, give us the style. I haven't got the straps on, but light gets in around the side, eh?
Yeah.
You have to carve it a bit to fit your face.
Yeah, my nose is too big, it doesn't fit in there.
Yeah. And of course the thing you've got to watch too, with this huge, just like the video glasses, with the huge Fresnel lens there, if you leave the sun shining in there, you're going to melt your LCD. In fact, we might burn some ants later. See what happens. It could be good fun. Excellent. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'll put the camera up here so you can see. I did say that screen was quite a high resolution screen, but once you stick a whacking great lens in front of it, you can see the pixels. And there's also a bit of mirroring, there's a bit of ghosting around the edges. It's not the best quality, but hey, it's 30 bucks. And that's what everyone I've shown this to has said, why, that's only $30. Wow. Because, I mean, to buy one of these screens alone is, 20, 30 bucks. So, for the extra foam, the Fresnel lenses, and so forth, hey, that's not a bad deal. I think it's a pretty good deal. Now, it won't, if you've used video glasses before, you'll probably be disappointed in this. You'll probably think, it's not very good. But if you haven't used anything before, you'll be delighted because it's all about, a frame of reference. And if you've got no frame of reference, this is better than nothing. And so if you're on a budget and you've got a choice between $30 for this, $300 or $400 for a set of beauty glasses, or maybe $150 for a LCD screen, then this is a pretty cheap and a reasonably safe option. It's not going to give you the all-immersive effect of the glasses, But hey, 30 bucks. Who could say no to that? Okay, so here we've got the video visor set up there. I'm just going to zoom in, try and get a zoom in here so you can see what it looks like if you are steering. And now I'm going to move this little lens here. And you see if I move it further out, we get the picture grows. It's not that much difference, to be totally honest, but the picture does get bigger as you move the lens back. Now, I hope I can get a focus on this if I get in close enough to see the dot pitch. I probably won't because this is a little bit dodgy focus-wise. Now, see, the lens can tilt either way. It can go sideways. There's quite a bit of movement in there. Something to be a little bit cautious of. Let's try and get up closer, get a shot. So you can see, there you go. I mean, that isn't too bad, really. I've seen a lot worse, and that's looking straight at the screen. So, yeah, although you can, I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it in this high definition video, although you can see the pixel makeup, it's still not too bad. And this is with a 600 TV line Sony camera with wide dynamic range at the other end. So there you go, that's the video visor. That's what it looks like if you were to stick it on your face. And yeah, I'm quite impressed really for the price. So there it is, all around, not too bad value at all, pretty good value. I like it. You'll probably like it. For 30 bucks, what's not to like? One thing to remember, of course, is that you will need a receiver. It doesn't come with a receiver, so you'll need a receiver. This is one of the little 32 channel receivers for 5.8 gigahertz. Of course, you can use 1.2 or 900 or 1.3 or 2.4, whatever you like, because not having a receiver means that the choice is entirely yours. And there you go. I'll try the other Fresnel lenses on this, see if they make a difference, see if the bigger lens makes it better or worse, whatever. I don't know. Try it out. And I'll give it to some more people to try and see what they think, because a lot of this stuff is pretty subjective. So there you go. Bottom line, for 30 bucks, why not get one? You know, what's to lose? So if you've got any questions, put them on the bottom of this video. Any comments, do the same. As usual, I'll try and address them or answer them. And remember to stay tuned for more stuff from RC Model Reviews coming up shortly. In the meantime, I've got to get back to the bench.